Hi Lisa, I'm making this video to show you how to put together your invitations. You want to have all your pieces all ready to go, and what you need to do to prepare is have your ribbons and buckles all put together. So what you need to do is make sure it's shiny side up, feed the ribbon through, and then over the bar and back through the other side. Make sure it's shiny side up throughout. And then you want to play with it. Sometimes what you need to do is pull it through, straighten it out. You don't want it to be folded under. So really, that's one way to do it. And you want to make sure it's centered. Play with it a little bit until it looks how you want it to look. And then you want to put it down on the table, shimmy it back and forth, and just make sure that it lays flat. You don't want it to be curled up on either side. So you want it to lay flat. Then put them aside. Take your printed layer, turn it over, take your double-sided tape, and just line all four edges without getting, you want to get as close to the edges as possible, but without touching the edge. You don't want them touching the edge, because then when you put it to your next piece of paper, it will be a little bit sticky on the outside, and you do not want that. Okay, so you take that, you flip it over, and then you line it up as centered and as straight as possible. Okay, now the next thing you want to do is flip that over and do the same thing. Line, oh, I'm out of tape, so I'm going to use my big guy. You line all four sides, all four edges, and then you want to flip it over and see which end the ribbon's going to be on, and then you want to put an extra line of tape there, as well as just a little dab of tape on the front, right where the buckle is going to be, and that will make it a lot easier for you. Now you want to take your ribbon and buckle, line it up, center it straight, and then just push it down on that dab of tape. That's why you want that there. It'll make it a lot easier for you as you move forward. Then you just want to take your ribbon and wrap it around. You don't want to pull it too tight because you don't want the paper to bow. Okay, so that's what it will look like on the back and on the front. You don't need to worry about what it looks like back there at all. Nobody's going to see it. Then it already has the tape on the edges. And then you want to line it up on the silver backing. And the more you do this, the easier it'll become. You'll get the hang of it, and you'll be able to fly right through. Okay, so that's it. That's your invitation. Now what you want to do is take your response card and response envelope. You take the response envelope, flip it over so the flap is facing you, and then put your response card right on top. Then you want to lay it right on top there. Okay. Normally you would put the response card behind the invitation, but because the buckle, you want it all to come out nicely, so you want to put it on the front. Then you take your mailing envelope and flip it over. Okay. Open the flap and load everything in this direction. That way, when your guests receive their invitation and they open it up, everything comes out facing them and nice and neat. Okay? Give me a call if you have any questions, and good luck. Congratulations.